Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I want to give you a review on the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Cushion Compact Foundation. I picked this up a couple of weeks ago while I was in Rite Aid, and the shade that I got was W3. I really was so excited to purchase this because of the fact that I did happen to like the L'Oreal Lumi foundation. I did feel it moved a little bit, but I said, you know what, I have to see how this drugstore compact foundation is, because I know that there are some of you that are really looking for a good, everyday, all over good foundation without drying out your skin. You will definitely find that with this Cushion Compact Foundation. Now, the reason why I went with W3 is because I like to go with shades that are more in the warmer tone or neutral tone. Anything with a cooler tone, I feel it will whiten the face too much. Unless you have porcelain fair skin, then that's a totally different story. But unless you're in that category, my recommendations are always to go with warm or neutral colors. Don't go into the cool tone, because either you will begin to look too white, too fair, and it doesn't matter what shade that your skin tone is. You can be on the lighter shade of the totem pole with colors, or on the deepest shade, but try to stem away from any of those cooler undertones, because it'll either cast off a white shade, a white shadow, or it'll cast that pinkish undertone, and I just don't like it. So I was in Rite Aid and they were having 40% off L'Oreal products. And that's usually when I go into the drugstore to buy products, I look for these great sales that they're going to have. Because the truth is, you can get an excellent drugstore product at a great price. Some of the drugstore products are not cheap. The makeup products are, up there in price. So this foundation was $16.99. I got 40% off of that, which was great. And it basically is a very luminous foundation that offers buildable coverage. And it does come with this powder puff compact that you are supposed to apply the foundation with. Now, a lot of other makeup artists or YouTubers that have showcased this product have either used their beauty blender or a brush or a different type of sponge. But if you are on a budget and this is all you can use, honestly, it works very, very well with this powder sponge to apply the product. I'm going to show you that in the demo so that you guys can see what type of coverage that you get from it. And it's very luminous. It's a very wet product. It comes onto the skin and it does blend very nice. It'll melt literally right into your skin. So I'll tell you guys a little bit on who I think that this would be perfect for. In general, I think this is great for anyone. Unless you have really oily skin and you just don't like it to have this glow throughout the day, this isn't going to accent any oils that you have. I'm not quite sure why I've been seeing that some people have been saying, oh, it made me look oily. I have normal to dry skin, and then there are times that depending on the type of moisturizer I use, I can have more of that oily toned skin or more of that glow on my skin. And out of all the times I tried this foundation, I really didn't feel that it was very oily. I think that anyone that has normal skin, dry skin, combo, and oily will appreciate this. I think for teenagers, I started wearing makeup. I was really allowed to start wearing makeup when I was about 14 years old. And I really didn't dabble into or dip into foundations until like a couple years in. But when I got into high school, I did like to try different, foundation products. But what I can tell you guys, especially if you have a teenager, or if you are a teenager watching this and you do want to have some nice coverage on your skin, or you want to just, even out your skin tone a little bit. Maybe you have a little bit of acne, or maybe you have darkness under your eyes, or you have dark spots. Well, this is going to be your go-to foundation from the drugstore. I think it's absolutely wonderful. It's a light to medium coverage. It's probably more on the medium side for those of you that don't like foundation and maybe you're used to like a BB cream, like something ridiculously light. This is going to be a little bit more coverage. But the consistency of this is going to be very similar to any creamy liquidy foundation you have. So it's going to be similar to the Dior Nude Air Serum, but this is going to be a little bit more of that luminosity. The Dior Nude Air Serum, it is luminous, but it's just a tiny different in texture compared to this. So this is a little bit more liquidy. Let's see, what else do I have over here that I can compare this to? It's going to be like the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. Very similar to that. Maybe the Ultra HD is going to offer just a tiny bit more coverage. Your skin will not look cakey, and as the day goes on, you still will have this skin-like appearance. It will not go away. It will not settle into the fine lines and wrinkles, and it's light to medium coverage. I mean, it's actually a really nice everyday product. Now, for the women that are in their 30s, 40s, and 50s, for my 30 to 40-year-old girls that do like foundation, you're gonna like this as an alternative for every day. So let's just say you don't want to invest in an expensive CC cream, or you don't want to invest in an expensive liquid foundation, but you're looking for something on the day-to-day that you just want to be able to go out of the house looking good, whether it's for work or picking up your kids from school or just running around, and you just want to make yourself look really nice and put together. This is a great foundation to have on hand. And the price point is fantastic, especially if you get it for like how I did with 40% off, or you get buy one, get one half off, or you have a coupon for L'Oreal. You could really score in the drugstore with this product. For my 50 and over, 60 and over subscribers and my clients, if you're watching this, this is great for those of you that really like light coverage on the skin. It's going to give you that appearance of skin, especially for those of you that as you've aged, you feel you don't want anything to settle into the fine lines and wrinkles. You want something to be really nice and just soft enough for you to run around every day, give you a little bit of coverage without overdoing it so that you don't feel like it's cakey. You're in the right place with this one. So, you know, now that I just went into a couple things that I liked, let's get right into the demo. I'll show you guys how it looks using this, because I feel that if you don't have certain foundation brushes, I don't find it to be a necessity to just go out and buy a foundation brush to apply it. If it comes with this, I think it's perfectly fine, especially within your budget range, you know? So all I'm going to do is just tap the product onto the sponge. And now I'm just going to basically tap it onto my skin. It's a very liquidy foundation. Feels like skin, very luminous, but not that you look oily. Especially if you're a teenager and you like to wear makeup, this would be great for you. Although I don't recommend teenagers wearing too much makeup. If I was going to use a foundation brush, the ones that I like the most are the IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luck Dual Ended Foundation Brush. And I also like the Makeup Forever No. 122 foundation brush. These would be like my two that I would go to apply drugstore foundation, especially when you want that skin-like appearance. So I'll show you how it looks when I am applying my second layer using this brush. So same thing, you're going to want to tap the brush into the product. And it's a very wet consistency foundation, and you can stipple it on if you want, so this way it adheres to the skin even better. It's totally your choice, but this brush that IT Cosmetics has makes it super easy to apply the foundation by sweeping, swirling motions, or by tapping it on. So as you can see, it's a very, very natural, I would say light to medium coverage. I don't really think that this is something more on the medium to full coverage. I know that some of the YouTubers were mentioning that it's like medium to full, and I just don't find it to be that much of full coverage. So this is going to be your very natural foundation if you're looking for a good drugstore foundation that's going to mimic your skin and just give you a clean, classic, finished neutral look on the face, and you want something light from teenage years to 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s, you definitely have found it with the Loreal Lumi Cushion. Like I had said earlier, the shade that I got was W3. And I went with the warmer tone because I felt that it was mimicking a little bit of a whiter shade when I swatched the other cooler tones and neutral tones. So my advice for me is always to go with a more warmer tone or neutral versus cool. And, you know, I think this is a great foundation for any age type and any skin. If you have oily skin, I don't think that this is going to make you more oily than what you are. So if you're the type that likes that neutral tone or neutral finish on a foundation, I think you'll be just fine with the L'Oreal Lumi Cushion Compact. If you have dry skin, you're going to love it because it's going to give you moisture, but not overdo it where you feel like you're a greasy mess. And if you have normal to skin, then basically, you know, you're just going to mimic what you have right now in your skin. So this would be like an everyday look. And the products, the skincare products that I have underneath are from Virage, from doTERRA. And I have a very good hydrating serum underneath this. And I still do not feel like I appear oily. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick review and demo on the L'Oreal Cushion Compact Lumi Foundation. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And so that you guys will always be the first to know when a new video comes out. And if you tried the L'Oreal and you liked it, or if you tried it after watching this video and wound up getting positive or negative results from it, please let me know. Leave a comment down below and I'll get back to you guys as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.